It's just gibberish, and that's all you do. It's gibberish, and then you shake your mouth. It's so fucking funny. I love that shit.
We are jumping into...
The stupidest shit will intrigue the most ADHD mind.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. What's the kid? We got sand in the potato salad. That's the spirit. Wasn't that the same episode of Rocket Power? I don't remember, but fucking, this is episode 11 of Stab. We do have another lost episode of Stab for you, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
Local Fat Man Beats is lost forever.
The only potato salad I know
Rocket
in
Power.
Cartoon history
Rocket
is SpongeBob.
No, you don't remember Sam?
Where him and Sandy are fighting in the fucking jellyfish fields, and he just lands in the fucking potato salad. Wait, jellyfish fields, or was it on the beach playing fucking...
Yeah, it is, dude. You're thinking Rocket Power. You're in a different universe right now.
No. It's SpongeBob, because he lands in it, his toes wiggle in it, and the fish looks at him and he goes, "Good job, buddy. It took us 3 days to make that potato salad."
Oh, okay.
3 days!
No, there was the episode where they were playing on the beach of Rocket Power. I'm thinking of...
The sand in the potato salad.
It was like...
That's Rocket Power.
It was
Rocket
like,
Power,
what a beautiful
sand
day
in
it
the
is. We got good surf, good rays. We got sand in the potato salad.
Potato salad.
Yep. But we do have a lost episode 11, which we will come back to at a later time. The lost archive video I will not be able to find, but the audio will be there to be released in the future. And it was How Nickelodeon Ruined Your Life. We got a touch freestyle on there where I bring out all the props. I bring out the Mega Mans. I bring out the Ice King. I bring out the Raphael. I bring out all my chains, my Seth Rollins, Hip Hop Heads, Rashad Richardson, the Quacker from the Ducks game, the Sting Mask, the legendary Sting Mask. But, you know, it's lost in the archives. We're never going to find it again. But we got Local Fat Man Beats freestyling over a touch freestyle that I learned from Supernatural at Rock the Bells in like 08 or 09. But what this episode is going to be entailed to is I literally get in my car at the dollar store. This is episode 11 of Shit to Talk About. By the way, let me drop the intro. I get in the dollar store, in the car at the dollar store, and fucking Tuesday is Gone with the Wind by Lynyrd Skynyrd is playing the guitar. And it's the beginning of the song, and I literally see your text message saying Gilbert Gottfried died. Bro, I was mind blown. I called you right away.
It's funny how you say that. Because my stepfather wants me to call him and do my Gilbert Gottfried impression. So if anybody's ever missed my Gilbert Gottfriid impression, please go back to a few episodes ago.
I think it was Stab episode 3,
you will not
the
be
snowstorm.
Disappointed. And I want to let you know that this is how I really sound like when I'm actually talking into a microphone. Now, when I talk in real life, I kind of sound like this, almost sound normal. But this is how I talk. Ever since 1986, I can remember when I was sticking my dick into anything that moved. But on the short story, at least I didn't end up like the guy who ended up getting throat cancer by eating some nasty bitch's pussy.
Oh my God, dude, we did that. It had to be episode 3. I don't remember, but it's crazy because I literally told you as the song's playing, Tuesday's Gone with the Wind. You're like, and it's a Tuesday. What's today? April 12th? April 12th. Yeah, 2022. So fucking crazy, man. 4/12/22. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried. We spoke about you on the show. So ladies and gentlemen, feel free to call up and say, hey, don't mention my name on the show because I don't want to die anytime soon. And sorry, Dom, we got you on Wrestling with Time. We're talking shit about you looking like Baron Corbin and all that with your bald head or with the hair.
Problem is that
I just found a meme.
I can't do a Dom. I can't do a Baron Corbin impression.
No, but dude, I found pictures
my
of Dom.
Donald Trump impression isn't. I'm going to be honest. In 2016, 2017, my Donald Trump impression was fucking spot on.
Yeah.
I stopped doing it because we, honest to God, we were just Charlie Sheening it for fucking 3.5 years. We were winning. We all had the tiger's blood and fucking bodies of Adonis and everything. Fucking, we were great. But then that fucking disease came, and then I tried to start it back up, but it's just not the same. There's one of the guys who I know very well. He's the leader of the group that I'm a part of here in Long Island called the Long Island Loud Majority. Go check them out at Long Island at loudmajority.usa. And check out their podcast, check out their YouTube channel. If you like freedom as much as I do, as much as this guy does, as much as Steven Crowder does, as much as my new Twitter friend, Dave Landau.
Yeah, I see. He's always liking your shit, bro. Going back and forth with him.
Me and Dave kind of got that fucking like that, like that fucking ADHD connection going on. He's only fucking 12 years older than I am, but he definitely has the same ADHD as I do.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy though, because
definitely go check them out. The guy's name is Sean Farish. He is the guy who's all over everywhere as the Donald impersonator. Mm-hmm. We call him Captain Deplorable. He's our captain.
Well, you're just Donald Trump post-COVID after he caught COVID. My voice changed a little bit. Now you Fauci.
No, that's not Dr. Fauci, because I'm the science. Oh, and check out Dr. Fauci from his garage on TikTok. Still, the latest episode is me talking about beagles, and that's all you need to know.
But it's crazy because
also, please go to Rand Paul's website up on the top hand corner and go to Fire Fauci on the tab on the right hand screen. You could donate $5, $10, $20, or $100 in order to get me taken off the board of the government. Please do. I would really appreciate it.
They ain't never getting rid of that guy. Keep your hopes and dreams up, kid. They ain't getting rid of him.
And I want to make a fair warning. We might be wearing masks again because China has tipped in COVID searches. They're doing lockdowns in China. So we might be getting lockdowns again. Don't hold me to it, but I am the science. Stay tuned for more information. And if this video, by some means of the government, puts a learn about COVID-19 down below,
we ain't getting that shit.
Just know that if you want to learn about COVID-19, don't get a vaccination. It's the mark of the beast. It's what killed Bob Saget, and it's what killed Gilbert Gottfried.
Okay, so I want to talk. You said Mark. I want to talk about that in a second, but it's funny because when I was looking at the pictures of Dom Dentisi for Baron Corbin, I got to make a meme. It might not be this episode, but it will be one of them, where he was actually at a casino and he's looking fly. And I was like, I got to put how happy Corbin was born.
Oh my God. Dude, we've been saying this on the past 3 podcasts.
It was destiny.
Somebody is following Dom around and making him Baron Corbin.
They're like, yo, check this kid out.
Somebody is following you, Dom, and videotaping your life from the casino to selling cars to living the good life. And it's Baron Corbin's following you, bro.
The best part is Dom probably don't even watch the podcast, but we've been talking so much about him on these last 3 episodes. WrestleMania, Wrestling with Time episodes.
Like, yo, TJ and Tyler are talking about you and making references that you're a wrestler. Yeah. And the guy that they showed us, dude, he looks just fucking like you.
I think I just gotta make the clips, the snippets, the shorts, and just send them to him. But
just send it to him.
So speaking of marks, and also a little bit about wrestling here, I'm on Twitter, and Buff Bagwell, who I told you, who we've also spoke about on numerous episodes in the past, is starting to blow up on Twitter, especially since making this recovery with DDP and whatever. But there's somebody who I'm trolling now, and it's called Society Reviews, and they said like he has a weak niche of people, and he's complaining that Buff is supporting trans people in order to forget about a DUI that he had last year, blah blah blah, in Georgia, this, that, the third. And I'm like, a weak niche of people? Dude, your fucking Twitter name is Society Reviews. You're reviewing society. How fucking stupid is that? Opinions are like assholes and everybody has them. Oof. Shots fired. Bang. Anyway, what I want to get to is that so he said just so people could buy his t-shirts and this, that, the third, and I'll post the tweets here, but I posted a picture of a guy like drinking, I don't know if it's whiskey or whatever, out of like a fucking, like a big Sunny Delight container or some shit, and he's like driving all over the road, and I was like me on my way to PWT's, ProWrestlingTees.com to buy some new Buff Bagwell t-shirts, and he said something a Mark would say, so I hit him with the only while I'm hulking up, Ruffalo, while smoking a Cuban, while fighting the dark side with Hamill, while rocking my Jacobs with insert another Mark here or some shit reference, and I just named all Marks. But it was funny because I was like, something a Mark would say, ooh, did I strike a nerve? No, I might have.
You want to know, Conan watches our podcast. Now, I want to let you know, do you know what would be a really good merchandise?
What's that?
A t-shirt that says, the greatest wrestler in the world are the fans.
It's a fact. The fans.
The greatest wrestlers are the smart marks.
See, now here's what I'm getting at, though, because I don't really think...
Because that's heelish.
Even if you go to like...
That is very heelish, and that would sell.
Yeah, but I'm saying even if you go to like urbandictionary.com or depending who you're talking to in the fans universe... Really, a mark could be a positive thing, a negative thing. It could be derogatory. It could be uplifting. That's
why I said the greatest wrestlers are the smart fans. Marks.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a little bit of a play on words.
Remember, people, and including a lot of the professional wrestlers. I know it's all your ego thing. Look, I got out of the business because number one, I didn't really want to kill myself. All right, that I did it for a while, and I got a very nasty concussion, and it really fucking turned me off onto it. But I still do certain things back then. Now I don't.
I feel like you're more on the creative side anyway. Like if you were to even try to get involved in the business,
would be on the creative side because my mind can think of 1,000 matches to where that everybody else wants to see blood and thumbtacks, this and that. It's like, let me tell you something. What they're doing with Cody Rhodes right now, building him up for the world title, is genius.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take the long road with Cody Rhodes. I want to go down that whole fucking road. I want to have the first time that he challenges for the title, he gets the same win as his dad. Wins by countout. But then we get the rematch at WrestleMania.
And then I like when you're watching his promo, when you're giving his promo, how he may not actually be able to bestow it to the dream, but it'll come through the nightmare.
The title will be a count-out victory to where he'll do the same pose as his dad, and then the next night on Raw, he'll have to give it back because of championship shenanigans, and then it'll give him incentive for us to love the character even more when it comes to when he wins the Rumble. And then he goes to WrestleMania to actually get it because now this is his one and last chance. I would write it like that.
I think when he finally does win it, if and when, of course, I feel like it's going to happen as well.
When he wins the WWE title, it's going to be the biggest moment in WWE history.
That much I don't know about, but I feel like he should.
I do, and I'll tell you why. It'll be the first time that WWE bought out their competition's competitor
turned it into
and put a world title on him within a year.
So you think they're going to go reverse WCW route, take a page from the good old Bischoff playbook or whoever the fuck was running it over there back at the time when, they was stealing all the big WWE stars? I think he should cut a promo or a vignette where it says...
I think Vince is only going to implement it on Cody because according to the reports and everything, it sounds like Cody motherfucked him for the contract. But Vince knows what he's buying. And according to Cody, he did say, when he said that I don't want to bring back Stardust or none of that crap. All that shit gets abandoned and everything. And he's like, I want to be me, who I am, with my theme and everything.
It was funny when he did that little Stardust cartwheel.
Yeah. So, in Cody's exact words, he as soon as he told Vince what he wanted, Vince looked at him and said, well, that's what we're buying, pal.
I think he needs to cut a promo or vignette where he says, hold up, let me get this off now, where he says, when that kid fell asleep, that nightmare woke up to be a dream. And that'll be his like turn where maybe he becomes the new American dream, you think, where he follows on to that boyhood dream, that kid dream.
The American nightmare is his trademark. He could use
both of them though. It could be a heel face, double sides of the coin. He could
use his dad's trademark because technically he would own it. But I don't even think Cody Rhodes I don't even think the Rhodes family even owns the American dream. I think WWE owns that.
But still, I mean,
I'd be totally honest with you. I think WWE owns the rights to fucking the American dream name.
They might, but if he wants to pay homage, if Vince says, "Hey, you got creative on that," but also you want to flip sides to this for a storyline or something.
He could do it in different ways, as in the shuck and jive and all the shit that Goldust does in the ring, where he goes to beat people up, he slides down, he'll either kick you in the face or he'll slap you in the face.
Yeah, speaking of, I think Dustin's birthday was yesterday.
Cody has adopted a lot of his dad's skills and his brother's skills.
Yeah. Of course, growing up in that wrestling family, there was more than one royal family in wrestling.
So I'm ready to take the journey.
More than one royal family.
I'm ready to take the journey with Cody Rhodes. If you give us a nice long build, SummerSlam, perfect example. You can have him face Roman Reigns and he wins by count out, does the same picture as his dad, holds the belt up and everything. Monday Night Raw comes by, he's got to relinquish it. Like I said, title shenanigans, can't beat the champion, can't become champion because of a fucking ring out.
So what are you thinking about this? What are you thinking about this unification of the tag titles? Because I literally called it last night. I said, the Usos are on Raw. They're going to unify these titles.
No.
You don't think they're going to do it? I thought they were going to reverse it when they had Street Profits come out.
Because everybody backstage talk from Sean Ross Sapp, Dave Meltzer, PW Insider, they don't know what to do with Roman Reigns right now. There's reports that Roman Reigns is legitimately injured, and they're keeping him on TV to keep appearances. They don't have nothing planned. They plan on having Shinsuke bump the fuck for Roman Reigns because he's legitimately injured.
Ooh.
They're trying to hide the fact that he is legitimately hurt, and that because of the whole Lesnar match is the reason why that they put too much weight on his shoulders, kid. Fucking Roman Reigns.
He hit an F5. A real one.
No, that Kimura lock, apparently.
A little bit of turbulence. Yeah, that could have done it too. Brock said, I'm going to be the champion. Vince is calling me back for $8 million next year.
According to what everybody's saying, it's two things. Either A, when Brock put the Kimura on, he legitimately popped Roman's shoulder out really bad. Or he popped it out and tore tendons in his bicep.
Okay.
And if he tore any tendons or muscle in his bicep, he would legitimately be out for 6 months.
Yeah, so they're going to have to do something with that.
No, they don't know what they're doing. And the only 3 people who are involved with any of Roman's stuff is Vince, Bruce Pritchard, and they were saying somebody else is involved in it. John Laurinaitis. Johnny Ace, people power. They're the only 3 who knows what's going on with Roman right now. And every single time somebody asks, what are we doing with Roman with the show? They're not talking.
Yeah, well, they're trying to keep it under wraps. They don't want it to get out. I legitimately
think that Reigns is legitimately hurt, and they're not going to unify the tag titles.
Yeah, or
they'll probably wait to do all that.
But I'm just saying, like in general. And when the Street Profits came out, I said maybe they'll win, and then it'll negate the whole
Orton and Matt Riddle are the dominant tag team on Raw. So I could just see Orton going there and being like, I don't want your titles. It's like, how about this? If you beat us, you're the unified tag team champions. But if we beat you, you don't get nothing. And I don't want your bitchy titles anyway. Because Raw's the better show.
Yeah.
They could turn that into a brand supremacy thing.
And that's what I think they're trying to do, though. You know, like I said, I mean, maybe they're just trying to bring it all back under one roof again.
Do brand supremacy, then why are you unifying everything?
Yeah. Well, to make it the best tag team in the world, and there's no debate, SmackDown or Raw, so you don't have the Raw fans saying Raw is the ultimate brand, SmackDown saying I'm the ultimate brand, we're the ultimate brand, and we only have one of the best of the best of the best of the best. Sir.
And who's the best brand? One
SmackDown, champion, one heavyweight champion,
since 2004.
One greatest tag team in the world with the most prestigious titles in the world, the WWE titles, and that's the way they got to go about it.
Shit, the Usos won the fucking tag titles, what, 9 times by now? I'm probably right on that. Yeah. So it really wouldn't surprise me.
Who has the most tag team titles?
Match, but we're getting off topic.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You know what? This is not a wrestling with time. We will bounce back to this with wrestling with time, but you know, a lot of wrestling shit going on. I love wrestling. And okay, so on to the next. What else we got? Because I mean, yeah, Gilbert Gottfried just died. I definitely wanted to pay homage to him and say that when you initially called me, like I said, that song was playing by Lynyrd Skynyrd. It just seemed like I was cruising down the highway. It was beautiful, sunny, fading away. It's a Tuesday. Everybody, we usually, you know, we talk about people on the podcast, and then they shortly after, usually they wind up passing away, and it's just crazy shit to me. And I remember when I was a kid, Are You Afraid of the Dark had an episode of Gilbert Gottfried with a huge mole here, and I think he was like a librarian talking about killing a kid or something, like bringing death to the kid. I don't remember the episode, and I want to go back and find it, but I remember it used to scare the shit out of me. And Gilbert Gottfried used to scare the living daylights out of me as a kid, even into my adult life, until I heard him on Joe Rogan recently. And I was just like, he's actually a cool guy, and I wanted to get a cameo from him. Remember me saying that? I wanted to get a cameo. I said I should get Gilbert Gottfried to do a cameo.
I was on The Apprentice with the 45th president before he decided to run.
And you said it. You were like, I could do the cameo as Gilbert. And then you went into your whole Jasmine shtick from Aladdin. Hit him.
So I go into Disney. They tell me you're going to audition for the parrot in Aladdin. I said, okay, what do I need to do? They said, to be yourself. And I said, okay. And when they said action, I said, I want to fuck Jasmine.
He played the parrot.
Now when I have sex with other women, including under the age of 22, because I'm a celebrity, I scream at them while I'm orgasming. I'm the parrot from Aladdin, your favorite children's movie.
Oh, man. Dude, I miss fucking comedy, like when it used to be raw, raunchy, uncut. Like, you know who's fucking great
Bob
also?
Saget's fucking comedy roast.
Yeah.
The best joke Gilbert Gottfried told all night. He goes, I saw Bob Saget rape and killed a girl in 1990.
He has a full house of bodies.
But he still raped and killed a girl in 1990.
Is that like speculation, or was that like news at the time? Because I've never heard it.
It was a joke.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like allegations or accusations behind the dark Hollywood veil.
I'm not afraid to say that Mike Tyson was raping kids in 1991.
Well, fucking speaking of that though, Steve Harvey is hilarious too, and he used to be real raunchy also. And Harvey, like I was just watching something on YouTube, and he was like, OJ killed both them young people. Like, who the fuck else would have did it? Pretty much, like they don't have a footprint, they don't have nothing else. Like you know, just pretty much like who else would have done it? Had to be OJ. And then Cuba Gooding Jr., who's also under the microscope, I think, as of recent or somewhere along the past year or two.
Cuba Gooding Jr. To me, Cuba Gooding Jr. He's an actor. He's
I know.
Not a comedian.
It wasn't that. He was just trying to defend him. He's like, well, both sides, because you could say
He
prison broke him,
Payne.
and he believed himself into being guilty. Hold on. Or prison broke him, where he didn't actually do it, but he's admitting to it, or some shit like that.
What was the I remember growing up and watching a good Cuba Gooding Jr. movie.
Radio?
I don't remember what it was. Was it
Radio?
No, Medal of Honor?
Okay. I don't know.
Or something like that, where
I think he was
the first black man to become a scuba diver and everything, and he almost died trying to save his friends who were all fucking drowning and everything in their suits.
Yeah, I don't
and
remember
at the end of the
name
movie,
of
he
it.
ended up getting the Medal of Honor and everything. It was a big thing because it was historical facts.
Yeah.
I just can't remember the name of the movie. I believe it was called Medal of Honor. I could be wrong.
It could have been. I mean, there's no denying it. He's a great actor, bro. He's definitely great.
Major Payne, another good fucking movie with him.
He wasn't in Major Payne. You're thinking of Wayans.
No, I'm thinking of Cuba Gooding.
No, Cuba Gooding was not. You're in a parallel universe again, bro. It was Major Payne, and he just kept chugging it along. Chugga, 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 chugga. Toot, toot. And then he started firing up. Going crazy, and the kid's shitting his pants in the bed.
Look, man.
It's the older Wayans, bro.
Yo! Shut up. It's Homie the Clown. Don't play that.
Just kept chugging it along. And Bam Bam Bigelow, honorable mention, Back to Wrestling, was in that movie. You want me to show you how to put this boot right across the side of your face? Bam Bam Bigelow. Another one, rest in peace. Beast from the East. Asbury Park,
He died
right?
in 07.
He died when?
He died in 07.
07. I know that, but I'm just saying homage, like rest in peace. I said Back to Wrestling. I was joking around like Back to Wrestling and Bam Bam Bigelow. But he was from Asbury Park, right?
New Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, Jersey. I thought so. A lot of motherfucking tough motherfuckers come out of Jersey that were in the wrestling industry that...
There was one match, going back to wrestling, it sucked, but...
It's the squared circle for a reason. It goes a full circle.
One match we were robbed of.
What's that? Don't say Goldberg.
Suplex versus Suplex. The inventor of Suplex City, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Really?
Versus Brock Lesnar.
Really?
The mayor of Suplex City. The governor of Suplex City. The president of Suplex City.
That's me doing your voiceover. Yo, but wasn't also like Taz, like the fucking, what was he?
Bam Bam Bigelow was
human suplex machine though, Taz?
Taz has even said that in interviews, if you ever got thrown by Bam Bam Bigelow, that shit hurt. It didn't matter how big you were, that shit hurt.
You sound kind of like Taz there. Just the cadence of it, how he would have said it, like.
Taz is married to my brother's half of the family, so he is technically my uncle.
Yeah, we spoke about that on like Wrestling with Time 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 12. I don't know. We spoke about it definitely on multiple occasions, but what else?
Married into my stepbrother's family, and he's technically my uncle.
What else did you want to get into tonight? Paid homage to Gilbert. We definitely ran circle around the wrestling ring a couple of times. Anything else like as of late that's been occurring, that's been weighing on your mind, sitting on your mind heavy?
Well, you brought it up earlier, and it's going to be a great time for me to debut another impression on the show.
We spoke about it yesterday.
A couple months ago, everybody was in the wrestling world was worried about Karrion Kross, who was in the WWE as Karrion Kross, ended up getting released. And if nobody knows who Karrion Kross is, it was Killer Kross in the fucking Indies. Now he's back to his original name, Kevin Kross. And I was watching fucking Keeping It 100 with Conan and Disco Inferno. And big fans of the show, by the way.
Disco does the show with him?
I get retweeted. Conan retweets almost half of my tweets that I tag him in it. And it's mad fucking cool because I get a lot of it because this one was good. 3 months ago, Kevin Kross disappeared from the fucking social media everywhere. Hasn't been seen in the wrestling world, the gym, and nothing. They had Jesse the Body Ventura on. But it wasn't Jesse. It wasn't the governor. It was Kevin Cross doing it over the phone. And it was hysterical because after I saw that clip, 3 days ago, Chris Van Vliet posted a video of him and Kevin Cross in the gym. And Kevin Cross is doing the fucking Jesse Ventura fucking impersonation. And it caught Chris Van Vliet off guard while he was doing his reps. Caught him so off guard. And I went and rewatched the video from Conan. And I was like, holy shit, that's fucking Kevin Cross calling in doing the voice. That's so cool. And he's like, Kevin seems to be in a bathroom. After they released him, they ended up putting him in the he ended up running into a bathroom. And it's not even his. It's just somebody's bathroom. And he ran in there and locked the door. But, it's kind of good because if he gets thirsty, he's got tap water. And, he can get some good fluoride from that. And we've been shoving meals under his door for the past 7 days. And it's getting really bad. He goes, he's been saying all this stuff on social media and everything. And he goes, oh, well, that's not Kevin. See, that's an android. An android took over his social media accounts. And his wife, Scarlett Bardot, is a fembot from Austin Powers. Part of the MK Ultra experiment. She's the headmaster, and he's the head, and he's the puppet. And I'll probably try putting another laptop under the bathroom door. This will be about the 8th laptop that I'll be putting under there. And fucking Conan starts losing it, and then after that, fucking Jesse's like, yeah, and he might come out as a new gimmick called Laptop Man. And Kevin's like, and fucking Conan's like, yo, that's a great gimmick.
Yo, that's crazy. Man. Yo, that's crazy. You say like taking over because fucking Twitter or whatever, because everybody's saying the same thing about Buff Bagwell right now. Back to Buff, as they're saying like he's got some short fat guy, whatever, running his Twitter that he's getting paid to do. And Buff just posted a video like, nah, it's just me. Like,
Oh, what do you think the short fat guy's doing it?
But fucking
Don't got trolled.
Yo, so fucking I was gonna say Conan.
Tyler, I want you to clip that video. I want you to clip that out, send it to Mark, and then after that, go, yo, he'll cover for you.
Yo, Mark, I got a guy in a fucking wheelchair over here. Short fat guy in a fucking wheelchair. Hold up.
It's a short fat guy. He just admitted it on my podcast. It's him.
Hit him.
You got the proof.
Come on, kid.
Just like Elias and his younger brother Ezekiel.
Are those...
We have photographic proof that Ezekiel is real. He's not Elias.
Yo, are those wheels lubed up yet? Come on. Lube up those wheels and keep rolling, baby.
Ooh.
Yo,
Ezekiel is not Elias.
I was on Twitter and
They're two totally different people.
Someone said something like they actually put a picture side by side and they were like, dude, it's the same guy. And it was like Elias with the beard and then him without the beard. I was like, dude, their faces
different skin tone. Ezekiel looks younger. The hair looks nicer. And that is not Elias.
Dog, I said their faces aren't even shaped the same.
That it is Ezekiel. Now, when you can pull off Elias and Ezekiel come out and fuck with Kevin Owens so bad, oh, I would love that. Because right now, whatever you guys are doing with this, it's gonna go somewhere, and I love it.
Yeah, dude.
This is what wrestling is supposed to be.
I posted though.
I
said
it's supposed to be funny and.
Facts.
Kevin Owens is losing his shit, which is making me laugh hysterically.
Yeah, it's hilarious because when we were watching Raw last night,
fucking Ezekiel standing there, and he goes, "Stop it! Stop it! You're Elias! Stop it!"
He said, "Stop lying! You're Elias!" Like he put lie in there with Elias.
He's like, "No, stop it! You're Elias!" And then after that, Ezekiel walks off, and he's just looking at Ciampa, and he goes, "That's Elias! Grow up!"
Well, when we were watching it last night, I literally told you, I said, dude, how funny would it be if everybody thinks it's Elias and then all of a sudden, like, Elias just shows up one day and he's just like, my baby bro. fucking mind blown. And then I will tell Twitter, I will say, I told you they didn't have the same shaped heads. He had a beard. He didn't have a beard. His chin was long. His chin was short. They're just twins.
No, they're different skin tones, different skin color.
And then
there's a big difference between Elias and Ezekiel. I see the difference.
And then they come out with, instead of walk with Elias or walk with Ezekiel, they got like, they kind of bite off a big E gimmick and it's called Twin E's. WW Twin E's.
I don't care what they're going to do with it. It's going to be awesome. As of right now, I'm invested.
Twinsies. So. Yeah. Fuck it.
Oh, and going back to my Conan thing. Look, I just want to let you know that I was the former governor of Minnesota, and I used to have 100 dogs, and now I have 87. And I don't live in the continental United States of America. I live in Baja.
You did say you were going to do a whole podcast.
I will do a whole episode as just Jesse Ventura if I can keep it up.
We're gonna try. It's gonna be hard not to break character for a whole episode, but shit, you want to drop an advertisement for the episode as Jesse the Body while I just run and get my.
I was a frogman in the Navy SEALs. I was swimming in the waters trying to assassinate Fidel Castro in the Gulf of Tonkin. I saw everything. Bob Backlund even came around and just started swimming next to me. And then after that was two gray elves. And then I know both of us were high at the time, but I know he saw what I saw. It was all in the Gulf of Tonkin. It revealed everything.
It was all because of the DMT.
I was a frogman in the Navy SEALs. And if you ever had a 13-some with 12 women built like Linda Hamilton, bet you haven't, because that means you're not a patriot. Because me and those 12 women went to Cambodia, and we went and killed the enemy and lots of sex.
He said, come with me if you
never
want
had
to
a
live.
13-some with 12 women built like Linda Hamilton, then you're not a patriot in my eyes.
Come with me if you want to live. I mean literally come. All 12 of you. Come. Wait, hit him with Kamala. Come.
Don't come. I'm gonna come.
Oh, good segue right there. Come with me if you want to.
Speaking of coming,
all of
you
you
know
come.
how many times it takes me in order to come? I have to probably jerk off for about 2 hours off the Viagra.
Oh, Lord.
Lord. Dick is nowhere compared to a heroin addict or a coke addict.
Oh, shit.
Did I mention I was the parrot from Aladdin?
What'd you say? My dick is nothing compared to a coke addict or a heroin addict? What'd you say? What the fuck?
My dope dick has nothing compared to a heroin or a coke addict's.
Oh, shit. Oh, yo. Oh, it's funny, man. It's funny.
I scared the shit out of children from 1987 to 1994.
I could vouch for that. Actually, I think that episode, I looked it up. I think it was 1995, that episode that he was in. But I got to buy the season to watch the full episode. But it was 1995. So, yeah, dog. Yeah, I was like 4 or 5, maybe 6 years old when that shit came out. And, yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Are You Afraid of the Dark? That show was fucking great, though. I'm happy they brought it back. I think it's back on, what, Paramount Plus? But I haven't checked the new version of it. I did see somebody who I will say...
I want everyone to know not to... hold on. I have to think... I said it to my friend. My friend Mike was so upset that Gilbert passed because it was one of his favorite comedians. So I just went off the shtick. And I said some raunchy things over to him on his messenger as Gilbert Gottfried. And he messaged me back going, bro, what the fuck? I thought Gilbert just messaged me.
He's speaking to you from the afterlife. Vicariously channeling you.
I said something to him, and I'm probably like a little off quote here, but I remember me saying Don't look at my death as a time to waste and cry over nothing. Take this time to stick your dick into any vagina that you want. Just make sure when you eat it, she doesn't give you lung cancer.
Jesus Christ, man.
HPV, it's a hell of a disease.
Oh, Lord almighty. Oh, man. I'm tearing a little bit on this left eye.
If you thought Bill Cosby was bad, raping and putting drugs in their drinks. I can't.
Their drinks.
I can't.
Oh.
I can't do that one.
Oh.
Bill Cosby gets out of jail, and when he's walking out of the courthouse, it looks like he's in an episode of Bill Cosby. He's walking, and he goes, and he walking, he goes,
He did the got him, swerve,
yeah.
Swerve.
He's walking and everything, and he's and he's like,
hey. Coming from the fat guy, not Fat Albert, but the short little fat guy running Buff Bagwell's damn Twitter account. Hey. Buff Daddy's in the house. So Buff said something like, he said like, WWBD, like,
whatever happened to Buff Bagwell's mother?
Something.
I heard that asshole Vince Russo put her on a pole in WCW. How do you do something?
No, it was a forklift match. Wasn't a forklift match.
Oh no, Vince! Did it go up her ass, or did you tie it to her like a crucifix?
Poor Judy. What was that motherfucker's name from Andy Griffith show?
That was Gilbert right on the spot.
Yo, what was that motherfucker from the Andy Griffith show? Judy. Gomer Pyle. Judy Bagwell.
Her name was Judy.
Yeah, it was Judy.
Judy Bagwell. Yep. Oh, I want to know still. Did you put her on the pole through her ass or tied her like a crucifix?
It was a forklift, dog.
She didn't look too good.
It was a forklift, though. It wasn't the pole. They didn't put her on a stake and crucify her.
I would rather choose the good-looking blonde next to Bagwell to begin with.
Yeah, fucking
That was
Bagwell.
Gilbert. That wasn't me.
I'm happy to see him doing good. He's going back and forth with Braun Strowman right now on Twitter, and they both got like the same cases.
Control your narrative, motherfuckers.
It's like, yeah, you saw it? Did you see it?
Yeah, you saw your narrative.
Going back and forth, and it's just like, yo, it's like, here, I'm living in a glass house. Take this fucking rock, you prick. You know, but
speaking of glass houses, did you know that the first man to install a machine gun on his house was a glass one? Someone tried to throw rocks at it, and when the gun went off, it killed his wife.
Wait. Say that again. What was the story?
The guy who first took a military machine gun turret, installed it on his house, installed it on a glass house. When somebody came to throw rocks at his house, the gun shot off, broke the house, and killed his wife.
Pew, pew, pew. Shots fired with a couple ricochets. And that's not a wrestling reference to Ricochet. Whatever happened to Ricochet? All right, we got to get the fuck away from the wrestling. I will do wrestling all fucking day, all fucking night. But what else we got, kid? What else you got?
Dude, right now. Sorry.
I know, dude. It's just I've been on wrestling all day. Like even at my job with the kids at work today, like I was explaining wrestling references, and they were like, "What? Who?" And I was like, "You don't know John Cena?" And they were like, "No." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm getting old. Kids don't know who John Cena is anymore."
Your kids who don't know who John Cena is like, yo, John Cena has not been away from the WWE.
It's not that. It's not that, but it's You Can't See Me. I was like, the greatest thing of all time. We've covered it before. The Rock. You can't see me. I see you. Can you see me? Has been on the show a couple times. We can all
see you. You walking around with your yellow shirt, your red shirt, your purple shirt, your orange shirt. You're walking around like a big bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
Yabba dabba doo. I got a roll of doob. I found some good old I found some good old stanky stank right here.
Today's episode episode is sponsored by Donald Trump. I was on The Apprentice, and I did very well until I kicked myself in the ass for saying too many things. Even in the afterlife, I am going to support Trump no matter what, because the celebrities in Hollywood would rather record me as a Democrat.
Yo, fucking do him as the sponsor of the show is brought to you by some Stanky Green.
Today's episode is sponsored and brought to you in part by Purple Haze. If you want to get your room really stinky and stinkier after I fucked your fat mom after sex, then you want the Purple Haze.
Yo, I'm dying because what I was saying.
I broke out there for 1 second.
It's fine.
And I see you fucking going nuts.
Yeah, because you keep segueing me back into this, what I was talking about before. It's going back to fucking Buff Bagwell because I just spent like a fucking hour on my Wrestling with Time with his tweets. And he said WWBD, like, what would, like, it said, like, so what
Buff do?
No, where in the world is Buff Daddy or some shit? And I was like, dude, I think you meant WWBDD, like what would Buff Daddy do? And I was like, the answer should be BYM, bang your mom. To all the trollers out there, Buff Daddy probably banged your mom while on tour, while he was the stuff, and your mom probably could not get enough, so he came back through, and that's what Buff Daddy do.
Oh.
Shout outs to Jude for giving birth to a fucking legend. And that's a bar in itself. But yo, he's got a lot of trolls. So gonna have to send him this episode. Be like pretty much the Buff Bagwell Gilbert the Buff Gottfried episode, or the Gilbert Bagwell episode, or I don't know. Fucking holy shit.
Today's episode is brought to you in part by Purple Haze. When you want your room to smell as stinky as I just fucked your fat mother, go out and get yourself some Purple Haze from your local corner dealer. Don't go and get that regulated shit because you want something that's stronger. Trust me, I would know. I'm a big avid smoker myself, and when I smoke, I'm fucking your mom.
Cause you know why? You got that stuff that you wash your balls with. Hit him with the fucking
pussy, just like the president.
Yo, you should hit him with a Dr. Squatch fucking sponsor as Gottfried by Wash Your Balls today with all natural ingredients.
Hold on.
Give me a second. Wait. Give me 1 second before you jump into that. I need to get my pipe right quick. Hold up.
Oh God, I can make
while
that
I do the
one
Buff Bagwell strut.
I can do. You thought that the Purple Haze commercial was great. Wait till you hear this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm already 10 back.
We're gonna jump right on in here. Hold on. Wait. Actually, we're not. I gotta get a fucking lighter, which I totally forgot also. Jesus, I'm forgetting my lighters, forgetting my Wheaties. They said that every champion needs his Wheaties, and this is brought to you by Purple Haze, that I should be smoking a couple of J's a day. But instead, I got my Tyranitar pipe. Tree J's gonna hit you with the real tree facts. Drink your water, get your voice right. Really cotton mouth. Wolf it up. I don't even know if this shit's purple, but hey, it's good.
I'm already. I already have the first 10 words already in my head, so you gotta give me a minute.
Take your time, kid. I'm just breaking this up. Breaking all down this weed like Degeneration X into
you
this
don't know
pipe.
what I'm gonna say. I'm probably gonna have you falling on the floor.
Piping
like,
moms.
Like fucking, I'm probably gonna have you falling off your seat like Joe Rogan did when Alex Jones said I'm kind of retarded.
Break it down. Piping down moms like this bowl. Hold up.
I'm kind of retarded.
Did he really say that?
Yes! Said it on his podcast with Eddie Bravo on it. He stopped everybody and he's like, look, Joe, I came here to tell you something. I brought documents to bring and show you. And he's like, oh, Alex, really? You actually brought me stuff? And he's like, yeah, look, I'm kind of retarded. And Joe starts laughing so bad. He literally falls off the chair. And then he Bravo's dying going, dude, Joe just fell on the floor. And you hear Joe going, I'm retarded. I'm retarded. He goes, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard on the show.
Yeah, because you can't say that word no more, dude. That's a banned word. That is rated R for restricted. That's like when the kids all today, like I was explaining to one of my coworkers because they didn't understand what sus meant or sussy baka. Yo, and they were like, this next generation though, they're like, that's so sus, bro. You're sus. You're sus. That's sus. And they're like, what is sus? And I was like, it's pretty much our generation's, that's gay. You're gay. That's gay, bro.
No.
You're gay, bro. Yeah, sus is like suspect.
Sus means you're being janky and fucking you're being suspect.
Yeah, suspect. But back in our day, it wasn't called sus. It was just like, that's gay. You're gay, bro. Not like you're sus, bro.
No.
Yeah, it's the same shit in my opinion. That's how they take it.
Back then, in our time, it was called this. Fuck you, I'm going home.
No, fuck you, I'm going home. It's fuck you, I'm going home, bro.
Exactly. Fuck you, I'm going home.
I'm talking about
that was my answer to everything.
When we were in like elementary and middle school even, it would be like, yo, that's gay. Yo, you're gay, bro. Run away.
I did it.
Anti-gay era.
The word retarded.
The 1990s, bro. The what? Retarded?
I knew the word retarded. Gay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying either way, like I'm just saying like certain words are banned in the context.
And people would call me retarded.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm a high-functioning retard, if you want to call me.
Meanwhile, you're just Alex Jones.
I'm kind of retarded.
But in general, like, you know, there's certain words that you can't say because they're taken out of context or they're thrown around and people, you know, get offended by every fucking little thing these days. It's just like, hey, there's no hate in my heart. There's no judgment. It's just, can we have fun? And in the wise words of Biggie, can't we just all get along? I'm about to take another hit of this bong and sing another song. After TJ hit you with the squatch.
Can you identify the meaning and the term of a woman?
Are you seriously asking me a question or are you going to impersonate the answer?
I'm seriously asking you a question.
All right. Repeat that question.
Can you define what a woman is?
Yeah.
Can you give me an example?
I'm going to get
because the new Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown cannot identify what a woman is.
Either going to love me or hate me for this.
Therefore, she is one.
However, Judy Bagwell. She gave birth.
Did you
stick a woman
up her ass and crucify her?
But in all seriousness, define a woman, 2 tits and a vag. Genetically.
Does she give birth to kids?
Biologically. Yes, biologically. The thing is, I suppose, like, dude, it's like to the point.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say
it's the point in my life.
You gotta say fucking genderification.
No, but it's the point in my life where I really don't give a fuck. If you want to be a woman, be called a woman, it's whatever. Do I agree that you should compete in the Olympics as a biological man and piss off other women? Not necessarily. I'm sure there's a lot of backlash for that, but it's whatever. Either way, if you want to be called a woman and do womanly things, get fucked in the ass or your newly found vagina, if you get the surgery as a woman and you get a tit job and grow your hair out and do your eyebrows and all that shit, that's on you. That has no effect on me. So you do you and I'ma do me. And there's no debate to argue about it because it's silly shit in actuality.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you, if I ever meet a transvestite, well, exactly, I said it. If I meet a transvestite and she ends up looking hot, but ends up having a thing down there,
he's smoking that pole.
I'm gonna rip that motherfucker off and make her eat it.
I thought you were gonna say you were smoking the pole, bro.
And speaking of switching to balls,
I actually am into that.
DrSquatSoap.com and use the link down below. Type in Gilbert Wrestling with timestamp, whatever.
No, don't do that. Just click the link.
Just click the link. I don't care. You're paying me $5,000 to do this voice, and you got the real Gilbert. So shut up. Go to Dr. Squatch Soap today and get yourself some good soap to make sure your balls smell clean.
To get all those women down on their knees. That's sexist. I'm going to get called out for being sexist. Oh, well, look what I just did there. But it's the truth, because TJ only wants biological women on their knees. But that was good. Wash your balls, you filthy animals. For real. Get that Dr. Squatch link. You don't need to click any promo codes or anything. Just go down there and click the fucking link. Click, 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 click away. You love clicking on things. Make you smell good. What else you got, kid? I'm getting revved up now. You got me revved up. Like Jesse the Body Ventura when he's going on all his ventures and quests halfway around the world.
Well, seeing as if I have already done about 48 minutes of doing Gilbert, I think everybody will go home happy to a farewell from the legendary parrot from Aladdin.
It's a fact. It's a whole new world. I didn't mean to break out into that, but it is. It's a whole new world without you, Gilbert.
To indoctrinate your children to make them gay.
It's a whole new world.
It's a song about sucking dick. They're indoctrinating your children. Why do you think I haven't done a Disney movie since? I knew right away when I heard the lyrics to that song. I thought to myself, where's the gay guy blowing people?
Oh man, I'm done, kid. I'm done right there. Tapping out.
Cancel your Disney Plus. You can watch me on Aladdin.
I don't even have that shit. I did done canceled that. Hulu, ESPN. I done canceled all that. Hulu, ESPN, all that. You know why? Because I only go for Peacock TV, because you can get the WWE Network now instead of $9.99 at a 50% off this night only subscription of $5.99 every other fucking night, Monday through Sunday, every day of the week, every single pay-per-view, or as we like to call them now, live premium events. Thank you for $5.99. Buy us a coffee or something below. Support the show. All right, we going off on that fucking it's tonight only, bro. Tonight only, 50% off.
Like I said, if you smell purple haze in your house, I was fucking your mother.
Gilbert, Buff Bagwell, little bit of wrestling, and moms. Salute to you all. Have a good night. Stab. Tune in, subscribe.
Have a good one. Go fuck yourself. Bye-bye.
Double fingers like Austin.